Power is power.
Unveiling a world where power, influence, and wealth converge, this exploration sheds light on the 15 most formidable families globally. Each family, with their vast financial resources and influence, shapes the world in various sectors, from retail and finance to technology and luxury brands. Number 1, the Walton family. The Walton family, heirs to the colossal Walmart empire, is one of the most powerful families globally. Walmart, founded by Sam Walton in 1962, has grown to become the world's largest company by revenue, with over 11,000 stores in 27 countries. Its immense success and continued growth have made the Walton family the richest family in the United States, and by some accounts, the world. At the helm of this vast empire are Sam's children, Rob, Jim, and Alice Walton, who collectively control about half of Walmart's stock. Each sibling has played significant roles in Walmart's corporate affairs, contributing to the company's overarching success. Furthermore, the family's wealth isn't confined to Walmart alone. They have diversified their investments into entities like Arvest Bank and numerous philanthropic pursuits. The Waltons have not only amassed staggering wealth, but have also wielded tremendous influence over global commerce and the U.S. economy. Their business model, based on undercutting competitors through low prices, has been widely emulated, fundamentally transforming the retail sector. They have also played influential roles in shaping policies relating to corporate taxation and labor laws. However, their extraordinary wealth and influence have often been controversial. Critics argue that their wealth has been accumulated at the expense of Walmart's workforce, often cited for low wages and poor working conditions. Additionally, their influence on policies has drawn scrutiny and criticism. Despite these controversies, there is no denying the Walton family's power. They have indelibly shaped the retail landscape, used their wealth for significant philanthropic efforts, and maintained an influential role in policy discussions, solidifying their place among the world's most powerful families. Number 2, the Rothschild family. Few families have been as influential as the Rothschild family in shaping the course of modern financial history. Originating from Frankfurt, Germany, the family's rise to prominence began with Mayer Amschel Rothschild, who established a banking business in the late 18th century. He had 5 sons, each of whom set up banking operations in the major European financial centers, namely London, Paris, Vienna, Naples, and Frankfurt. In the 19th century, the Rothschild banking empire funded numerous government projects, including wars and infrastructure developments, and helped stabilize economies during crises. Their wealth and influence stretched beyond banking into fields such as mining, winemaking, and real estate. Through centuries, the Rothschilds have cultivated a reputation for being the epitome of European wealth and banking prowess, maintaining their status as one of the wealthiest families globally. Their extensive contributions to art, science, and philanthropy are noteworthy, furthering their influence in society. While their power and influence may not be as explicit today, the family's fortune is still extensive and diversified across numerous sectors and investment vehicles. The Rothschild name is also associated with several multinational firms like Rothschild & Co., demonstrating their continued presence in the global finance world. Number 3, the Koch family. The Koch family, hailing from the United States, is one of the wealthiest and most influential families in the world. Their fortune stems from Koch Industries, one of the largest privately held companies in America, with operations in diverse sectors ranging from manufacturing and refining to technology. Fred C. Koch, a chemical engineer, founded the business, but it was his sons, Charles and David Koch, who expanded the company into the behemoth it is today. Despite David's passing in 2019, the Koch family's influence remains substantial. Their power extends beyond their vast business empire to significant political influence. The Koch family, especially Charles Koch, is well known for financing conservative and libertarian political causes, effectively shaping American policy and public opinion. The Kochs have also made substantial contributions to philanthropic causes, funding a range of initiatives in education, health, and the arts. Their activities in both business and philanthropy have left an indelible mark on American society, securing their place among the world's most powerful families. Number 4. the House of Saud. The House of Saud, the ruling royal family of Saudi Arabia, wields immense power and influence in the world. This family's origins trace back to the 18th century when the founder of the first Saudi state, Mohammed bin Saud, allied with a religious leader, Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab, thus laying the foundations of what would become modern Saudi Arabia. Today, the House of Saud's influence stems from the nation's vast oil reserves, one of the largest in the world. State-owned oil company, Saudi Aramco, is one of the most valuable and profitable companies globally. The country's oil wealth has enabled the House of Saud to wield significant influence in the global energy market and play a crucial role in the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. Apart from their dominance in the energy sector, the family has used their wealth to invest in a myriad of industries worldwide, contributing to their global financial influence. Notably, Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, has been instrumental in promoting Vision 2030, an ambitious plan aiming to diversify the country's economy beyond oil. Despite controversy surrounding issues like human rights and free speech, the House of Saud continues to be a significant power player on the global stage, with vast wealth and the ability to impact global energy markets and geopolitics. Number 5. The Slim family. The Slim family, hailing from Mexico, is one of the most influential families in the world, largely due to the success of patriarch Carlos Slim Helú. Slim, a self-made billionaire, amassed a significant portion of his fortune through his conglomerate, Grupo Carso, which has interests in telecommunications, retail, media, real estate, and finance. Carlos Slim's most notable asset is América Móvil, the largest mobile phone carrier in Latin America. His ownership of this and other major companies in various industries has given the Slim family enormous influence over Mexico's economy. Even after his semi-retirement, Carlos Slim and his family maintain significant influence in Mexico and beyond. His sons, Carlos, Marco Antonio, and Patrick, now control the day-to-day operations of his businesses. In addition to their business pursuits, the Slim family has also been active in philanthropy, with Carlos Slim's foundation focusing on education, health, and social justice. Despite occasional criticism for their vast wealth in a country struggling with poverty, the Slim family continues to dominate Mexican industry and exert considerable influence on a global scale. Number 6. The Mars family. The Mars family stands as one of the world's wealthiest and most influential families, deriving their fortune from the confectionery company Mars Incorporated. The company, established by Frank C. Mars in 1911, is renowned for creating some of the world's most beloved candies and chocolates, including M&M's, Snickers, and Mars bars. Today, the company has diversified into other food products and pet care, significantly expanding its reach and influence. Frank Mars' grandchildren, Jacqueline and John Mars, inherited the company, while Forrest Mars Jr., the third sibling, passed away in 2016. Each of them took an active role in the business, ensuring the family's continued dominance in the food industry. Despite being notoriously private, the Mars family's influence is pervasive and far-reaching. Mars Incorporated is one of the largest privately held companies in the United States and continues to have a significant global presence. Furthermore, the family has contributed to philanthropic causes, most notably in environmental sustainability and veterinary science, through the Mars Foundation. Number 7. The Al Nahyan family. The Al Nahyan family, the ruling family of Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, is one of the world's most powerful families. They derive their power and wealth from the vast oil reserves of Abu Dhabi, which account for the majority of the UAE's wealth. The family's most prominent member, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is the current president of the UAE and the ruler of Abu Dhabi. His half-brother, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is the crown prince and the de facto ruler, gaining international recognition as a statesman and military leader. Under their leadership, the Al Nahyan family has driven economic diversification efforts, steering the UAE away from oil dependency and making significant strides in areas like real estate, renewable energy, and technology. They're also major global investors, primarily through the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, one of the world's largest sovereign wealth funds. The Al Nahyan family's philanthropic efforts have been notable, particularly in the fields of healthcare, education, and regional development. Despite being lesser known outside the Gulf region, the Al Nahyan family wields considerable wealth and influence, marking them as one of the world's most powerful families. Number 8. The Ambani family. The Ambani family, based in India, has been a significant force in the global business landscape, primarily through their conglomerate, Reliance Industries Limited, RIL. Dhirubhai Ambani founded RIL in 1966, and under his leadership, the company grew into a powerhouse in the textiles and polyester industry. Today, the company has diversified into various sectors, including petrochemicals, telecommunications, and digital services, under the leadership of Dhirubhai's sons, Mukesh and Anil Ambani. Mukesh, the elder son, is the richest man in Asia and among the wealthiest globally. His ambitious projects, such as the telecom venture Jio Platforms, have disrupted entire industries and have set the pace for digital innovation in India. Meanwhile, Anil Ambani leads the Anil Dhirubhai Ambani Group, with interests in entertainment, financial services, and power generation. However, his businesses have faced significant challenges in recent years. Despite their successes, the Ambanis have faced criticism for their close ties to political leaders and alleged preferential treatment. Nevertheless, the family's influence in India's corporate sector is unmatched, and their foray into digital services positions them as significant players in the global tech industry. Number 9. The Dumas family, Hermès. French luxury goods manufacturer Hermès has been synonymous with quality, elegance, and exclusivity for nearly 2 centuries, largely due to the stewardship of the Dumas family. Thierry Hermès founded the company in 1837, but it was under Émile Maurice Hermès, Thierry's grandson, that the brand started to gain its modern reputation. He introduced accessories and clothing and turned Hermès into a globally recognized brand. The 5th generation of the family, represented by Axel Dumas, currently leads the company. He has continued to uphold the brand's commitment to quality and craftsmanship, maintaining its appeal among luxury consumers worldwide. The Dumas family's influence extends beyond Hermès. Through their holding company, they have invested in various sectors, including the publishing and wine industries. Despite the luxury market's volatility and increased competition, Hermès continues to thrive, testament to the Dumas family's business acumen and understanding of the luxury consumer. As a result, they remain among the most influential families in the world. Number 10. The Wertheimer family, Chanel. The Wertheimer family, owners of the iconic luxury brand Chanel, are among the most influential figures in the fashion industry. Pierre Wertheimer and his brother Paul became associated with Coco Chanel, the brand's eponymous founder, in the 1920s. The brothers initially partnered with Coco Chanel to launch Chanel No. 5, which would eventually become one of the world's most famous perfumes. Over time, the Wertheimers gained full control of the Chanel brand, transforming it into a powerhouse in the luxury fashion world. The family has successfully maintained Chanel's allure and prestige, offering products ranging from fragrance and cosmetics to fashion and fine jewelry. Brothers Alain and Gerard Wertheimer currently run the business, and under their leadership, Chanel remains synonymous with luxury and style. They have been praised for their management strategy, which focuses on the long-term preservation of the brand's legacy rather than short-term profits. The family also invests in other industries, including thoroughbred horses and vineyards, and contributes to philanthropic endeavors through the Wertheimer Foundation. Despite their intensely private nature, the Wertheimers' influence in the global fashion industry is undeniable. Number 11. The Quandt family, BMW. The Quandt family is a prominent German family known for their substantial holdings in the luxury car maker BMW. Their association with BMW began when industrialist Herbert Quandt took a major stake in the then-struggling company in the late 1950s, effectively saving it from bankruptcy. His decision to invest in BMW was risky, yet it turned out to be one of the most pivotal moments in the company's history, establishing it as a major player in the global automobile industry. Herbert Quandt and his brother Harold Quandt inherited their wealth from their father Gunther Quandt, who had significant holdings in various industries ranging from textiles to chemicals. However, it was the investment in BMW that most significantly increased the family's wealth and influence. Herbert Quant's role in transforming BMW was pivotal. He encouraged the company to develop new models, leading to the creation of the popular BMW 1500 in 1962. This model was a turning point for BMW, marking its entry into the luxury car market and setting the standard for future models. Today, BMW is a leading global brand renowned for its quality and engineering precision thanks to Herbert's foresight and leadership. Upon Herbert Quant's death in 1982, his two children from his third marriage, Stefan Quant and Suzanne Clatton, inherited his stake in BMW. Today, Stefan Quant serves on BMW's supervisory board, while Suzanne Clatton, Germany's richest woman, has diversified her interests into pharmaceuticals and chemicals by controlling Altana AG, a leading chemical manufacturer. The Quant family, like many wealthy dynasties, prefers to maintain a low profile, generally avoiding public attention. However, their influence goes beyond their business holdings. They are substantial donors to political parties and charitable causes in Germany, using their vast wealth to support various initiatives. Looking ahead, the Quant family faces challenges in a rapidly evolving auto industry. The rise of electric vehicles and self-driving technology presents both threats and opportunities for traditional car makers like BMW. The family's strategic leadership will be key in steering BMW through these industry shifts. Despite the controversies and challenges, the Quant family's influence in the automobile industry remains significant. Through their majority stake in BMW, they control one of the world's leading luxury car makers. Their wealth, business control, and philanthropic efforts make them one of the world's most powerful families. As custodians of BMW's legacy, the Quant family's future actions will have significant implications for the luxury car market and their continued place among the world's most influential families. Number 12. The Cargill-Macmillan family. The Cargill-Macmillan family, based in the United States, is one of the wealthiest and most influential families globally, thanks to their control over Cargill Inc., the largest privately held corporation in the U.S. in terms of revenue. The agribusiness giant has interests in various industries, including food, agriculture, finance, and industrial products, making the family's influence expansive and varied. Cargill Inc. was founded by William W. Cargill in 1865, initially focusing on grain storage. Over the years, the company expanded and diversified, entering into markets like food processing, meat packing, crop production, and even technology. Today, the company operates in more than 70 countries, reflecting its global reach and influence. The family's ownership of the corporation remains significant, with about 90% of the company in the hands of family members. Despite this, they are notoriously private, rarely making public statements or appearances. This low profile, however, does not diminish the family's power and wealth, which has been passed down through generations. Moreover, the family has demonstrated a unique approach to ensuring business continuity. As early as the 1960s, they established the Rule of 20, a policy limiting the number of family shareholders to 20 in a bid to prevent ownership dilution. This rule has helped keep control within the family and mitigate potential conflicts. The company's future looks promising, with plans to exploit emerging opportunities in areas such as plant-based protein and digital agriculture. The family's enduring commitment to the company's success is evidenced by the recent appointment of a family member, David McLennan, as CEO, marking the first time in nearly 3 decades that a family member has assumed this role. The Cargill-Macmillan family's ability to maintain control over such a large, complex, and privately held corporation for over 150 years is testament to their strategic acumen and cohesion. Despite public criticisms and internal challenges, the family has successfully navigated the global economic landscape, growing their business into one of the world's largest corporations. Cargill-Macmillan family's wealth, influence over a vast, diversified business, strategic control, and philanthropic activities firmly position them as one of the world's most powerful families. Their future moves, and how they continue to adapt to the ever-evolving global business environment, will determine their continued place in this esteemed ranking. Number 13. The Lee Samsung family. The Lee family, at the helm of the Samsung Group, is one of the most powerful families in the world. They control the largest chaebol in South Korea, a business conglomerate structure unique to the country. Samsung's reach spans various industries such as electronics, shipbuilding, construction, life insurance, and more. The family's journey to global influence began with Lee Byung-chul, who founded Samsung in 1938 as a humble trading company dealing with local groceries. He then astutely navigated the post-war industrialization period in South Korea, diversifying Samsung into textiles, shipbuilding, and construction. However, it was Lee's foresight to enter the electronics industry in the late 1960s that set the stage for Samsung's global dominance. Under the leadership of Lee's third son, Lee Kun-hee, Samsung Electronics transformed into a world leader in technology. Lee Kun-hee took over in 1987 and famously challenged his employees to change everything except your wife and kids in a bid to enhance innovation and quality. His leadership marked a new era of growth for Samsung Electronics, which developed cutting-edge technology in memory chips, mobile phones, and other consumer electronics. However, Lee Kun-hee's tenure was not without controversy. Allegations of corruption, bribery, and tax evasion plagued his legacy. Despite these issues, his impact on Samsung's trajectory is undeniable. Under his stewardship, Samsung became a global brand synonymous with innovation and quality. Following Lee Kun-hee's death in 2020, leadership passed on to his son, Lee Jae-yong. Having been involved in Samsung's management since the early 2000s, Lee Jae-yong has played a key role in the company's strategic decisions, including the acquisition of Harman International, a leader in connected car technology. However, like his father, Lee Jae-yong's tenure has been marred by legal troubles. The future for the Lee family is poised on the intersection of technological innovation and legal complexities. Samsung's standing in the global tech industry is expected to be challenged by intensifying competition and rapid technological shifts. The family also faces the world's heaviest inheritance tax following Lee Kun-hee's death. Moreover, Lee Jae-yong's legal issues add another layer of uncertainty. Despite these challenges, the Lee family's grip on Samsung remains strong. The company's influence on the global stage continues to grow, particularly in areas like artificial intelligence, 5G, and semiconductor technology. The family's capacity to navigate these challenges will determine Samsung's future and their continued status as one of the most powerful families in the world. Number 14. The Ortega family, Zara. The Ortega family of Spain is a noteworthy addition to the world's most powerful families, primarily due to their ownership of the Inditex fashion group, best known for the Zara clothing and accessories retail shops. Amancio Ortega, the patriarch of the family, co-founded Inditex with his ex-wife Rosalia Mera in 1975. Under Ortega's visionary leadership, Zara transformed from a small brand in the coastal town of A Coruña, Spain, into a global powerhouse, challenging conventional fashion industry norms. Amancio Ortega is often recognized for pioneering the fast fashion model. Zara's approach involved rapid production processes to get new designs into stores quickly, sometimes in as little as 2 weeks. This strategy broke away from the traditional fashion cycle and revolutionized the industry, allowing Zara to respond swiftly to changing trends and customer demands. Ortega's business model also emphasized the importance of customer feedback. Instead of relying solely on fashion designers' whims, Zara stores would send regular reports on customers' responses to styles and designs back to their headquarters. These insights would then guide future design and production decisions, creating a customer-driven approach to fashion. The transition was not without its challenges, though. Like other fast fashion retailers, Zara has faced criticism for its environmental impact and labor practices. The brand has made efforts to address these issues by launching sustainable clothing lines and pledging to use only organic, sustainable, and recycled materials in their collections by 2025. In addition to their fashion interests, the Ortega family's influence extends to real estate. Through Pontegadea Inmobiliaria, Ortega's real estate company, the family owns properties across the globe, including high-profile locations in major cities such as London, New York, and Madrid. Amancio Ortega's rags-to-riches story and his creation of one of the world's largest fashion empires are testaments to his business acumen. His influence, along with that of his daughter Marta, extends well beyond the sphere of fashion. Despite shifting market trends and the pressures of maintaining a large, globally dispersed retail empire, the Ortega family continues to be a dominant force in the global retail industry, making them undeniably one of the world's most powerful families. Number 15. The Albrecht family, Aldi. The Albrecht family, owners of the global discount supermarket chain Aldi, have significantly impacted the global retail landscape. Brothers Karl and Theo Albrecht took over their mother's small grocery store in Essen, Germany, after World War II and transformed it into a retail giant with thousands of stores worldwide. The Albrecht brothers' innovation was the introduction of a hard discount concept. They minimized costs by limiting inventory to a lean selection of private label items while maintaining high quality, thereby allowing them to sell products at prices significantly lower than their competitors. This approach was revolutionary at the time and changed the way many people shop for groceries. In terms of wealth and influence, the Albrecht family is one of the wealthiest in Germany and globally. They have typically kept a low profile, maintaining a significant degree of privacy. While the founders Karl and Theo passed away in 2014 and 2010 respectively, the family remains actively involved in the business. Theo's sons, Theo Jr. and Berthold, inherited their father's stake in Aldi Nord, while Karl's children, Beate Heister and Karl Jr., inherited their father's stake in Aldi Süd. The family's influence extends beyond their business ventures. Through their foundations, Markus Stiftung and Lukas Stiftung, they control one of the largest fortunes in Germany and contribute to a range of causes, including scientific research, cultural initiatives, and social welfare. However, the family and their businesses have not been without controversy. There have been legal battles within the family, and Aldi has faced criticisms related to working conditions. Moreover, as the retail environment becomes increasingly competitive with the rise of e-commerce and changing consumer preferences, the family faces the challenge of maintaining Aldi's market position and reputation. Despite these challenges, the Albrecht family's influence on the retail sector is undeniable. Their hard discount concept has proven to be incredibly successful and has been replicated by other retailers worldwide. The Albrecht family's continued control of Aldi, their substantial wealth, and their contributions to society through their foundations make them one of the world's most powerful families.